infidelity today. I do have a book about infidelity. So someone just cheated on you and you don't know what to do. And a lot of times everybody, when this happens, they're scared, they're alone. You don't want to talk to anybody really because it just feels so overwhelming and terrifying, but you do need to talk to someone. As a sex therapist, one of the skills that I have is treating infidelity. That's why I wrote a book about it. And some of the things that I do write about in the book that help people overcome infidelity is, one, we have to acknowledge the pain that the affair caused. A second thing that we do is a clarity session. And what a clarity session is where I coach and guide you through questions and answers and talking about what happened, how things happened. A lot of what people want to know is how the nature of the relationship changed over the time. So like, when did it go from friends to we started flirting a little bit? When did it go to we were flirting a little bit to we exchanged phone numbers? When does it go from we exchanged phone numbers to now we're talking every day and now we're sharing stories or cute memes? And when did it go from that to we met somewhere or we went out on a date or basically the nature of the relationship, ways that it changes. So that's something you need. Another thing that people need to work on in therapy is how to decide whether they're going to stay or leave. I want you to know you don't have to make that decision right away in therapy. It's pretty common to commit to therapy first, commit to improving the relationship first, and then over time decide if you're going to stay or leave. But you don't have to decide if staying is the right choice or not, because sometimes you're so overwhelmed by what's happened that you don't know how to make that decision. And a lot of you are so far in the relationship, like you've been together for 10 years or 20 years, and it's not as easy as saying, I'm just going to break up with you. I mean, you have lives together, you have children, you have family together. And so if that's the case, the idea of having to make that decision right now is just not going to work for you. And then another thing we work on is rebuilding trust. So rebuilding trust is a process that happens over time. I tell everybody that it's going to take you a while. It's not something that'll happen all at once, but over time, the more that you talk through and your words and actions meet, like you got to talk through things with each other, but basically it's words and actions meeting over time, right? So my words meet my actions and they keep meeting my actions until finally I feel safe enough to talk to you and feel like the trust has been rebuilt. But it's really going to be rebuilding across your lifetime. So it's important to understand that the rebuilding of trust doesn't happen all at once. It's a slow moving process. And then another thing that we work on that's in my book is resolving issues in the relationship that weren't solved before. So a lot of times, in addition to cheating, what has happened is there were rifts and resentments built up over time. And if you don't also I call it turning every leaf over. If you don't take time to turn the leaves over and like really look at each part of the relationship and resolve things, then those things just become the future rifts that end the relationship. So those are just a few. If you would like to see me, please visit me at therapistinstlouis.com. Please submit a contact form. Also, if you're just interested in staying aware of the different products and services I offer, submit that contact form, because then I give out a newsletter monthly giving people an idea of what I'm doing, what I'm offering. And then if you think this video would help somebody, please send them this video, because not everybody knows who to go to get help. Please like and subscribe. Feel free to submit your comments below. Thank you.